What's up, everybody? This is Lance Hare, Bullseye Fitness client and athlete with Jeff Jones. My teammate's Mark Butler. I'll have links in the description for those guys. This is my contest prep journey. It's a quest of success. I'm doing an OCB show in February. I'm less than 14 weeks out. It's the OCB Body Sculpting Show in Virginia. It is an IFPA pro qualifier, so I got a chance to attain natural pro status. I'm 23 years old, young, I guess you could say, and this is going to be my journey. I'm going to film as much as I can, and I'm going to try to make it really interesting for you guys. So hope to have you along for the ride. This is my first work set. I'm just doing deadlifts. This is tonight. It was 270 for a triple. Still in the Wendler 531 program, but it's probably going to change next week. Jeff is probably going to get me on something different. My second set here is this 305, also for a triple. If you're not familiar with the Wendler 531, you can watch my 1 year progress video I just put out before this. Give you somewhat of an idea of how it goes. But these are pretty light. This lift got reset about a month ago. I topped out at 425. That was my heaviest single. I was about 177 pounds for that. This is my top set, which is 345. Minimum prescribed reps for 3, meaning I had to hit those reps, and I doubled the reps here. I got 6, which is a good thing, but I'm not really looking to hit a ton of PRs, being it on the contest prep. For those of you wondering, I pull with a mixed grip. I don't use straps, and I only use the belt on my top set or the ones following that. As you'll see coming up, I'm doing pyramids. I'm coming back down. So I came back down to my 305, hit that for another triple prior to this. And this is my first weight you saw me working with, which is 270. I'm pulling this for AMRAP, meaning as many reps as possible. I get 15 here. I didn't exactly feel the best tonight. Honestly, I had to poop pretty bad during these deadlifts. And I mean, my form was on point, but it was just one of those nights I didn't feel 100%. Didn't get the best quality sleep, last night, but the pooping thing definitely, took its toll on me. And when I'm in the zone, I just don't want to go to the bathroom. There you can see the weights came down on the pegs. Those power racks are beautiful that I have in my gym, but the pegs that are there for like bands and stuff, they kind of get in the way sometimes. It's kind of a pain in the ass. But you can see here my grip's starting to go. I don't know. I felt like this was, I probably had a couple reps left in the tank here. If you're familiar with the RPE scale, this is probably an RPE 7 or 8. So here I kind of bust out my last rep and it's on to the next one. These are just weighted pull-ups. Nothing crazy. Jeff took these in a couple weeks ago. This is a 10-pound plate attached to the belt. Hitting a set of 5. I move up in weight on these at progressive overload, and it works up to a heavy single. My heavy pull-up single tonight was 40 pounds, which I didn't get on video. This is the next set. This is 15 pounds plus my body weight, which is 173.5. I'm hitting this for 4 reps. Really try to control the descent on these. I try to go all the way to the top too. I just enjoy doing these, man. These are so much fun. This is my AMRAP set for these. Right here. Boom. Hit myself right in the nuts with the plates. These are 210s, so it's 20 pounds plus my body weight. And this is also an AMRAP set. I got 6 here. Probably would have got more if I didn't obliterate my own nutsack, but that's okay. This is a really interesting exercise. This is called the gliding leg curl. I believe Brett Contreras from YouTube developed these, and Jeff put these in my program about a month ago, and they're just so much fun, man. They look kind of dumb. People probably mutter shit about it in the gym, but I don't really care. You come up to the top, you kind of do like a hip thrust and a lockout, sort of as if, you're at the top of a deadlift, and then you pull forward from your heels of your feet, utilizing all your hamstrings. So it's a really good exercise to have in your assistance template, especially if you're kind of lacking, with your deadlift lockout or your glute hand tie-in, stuff like that. It's really fun. It's easy to set up, and I recommend this. I really do. going to show you guys how to YOLO a late night meal, whatever. I'm just trying to hit my macros. Food scale. Hopefully you guys can see this. We're going to have better camera quality soon. Promise. So I got 2 servings of this. 46 grams as a serving. So we're looking at what, like 92 grams, I think. I really have no brain power today. I didn't sleep that much last night. Just gonna sleep. It's one of those nights where, like, you get in your bed and you just stare at the fucking ceiling for like an hour. Oh fuck, it's stupid. Like, so I usually just end up like waking up and, you know, checking out like YouTube videos. You know, some of my subscriptions on there, a little bit of browsers, something like that. You know, just typical stuff. A little bit over, but don't give any fucks. Shout out to USP Labs, Oxy Elite Protein. It's actually really good. The flavor is awesome. Macros are pretty good too. 23 grams of protein per scoop. I use it and it tastes good and it mixes pretty well. I like the consistency. It's thicker. I like it a little bit thicker. That's what she said, right? That's what Lance says. I like my shit thick. Yes, I do. I don't even need to weigh this because I already know how much it comes to. Been using this for a while. So typically won't. Because I don't. So that puts me, got my 3 scoops. Got my 2 servings of egg beaters. Also got lined up a tablespoon of natty PB. Doing the dirty with my PB. You guys probably think this looks kind of gross. Oh, but ask my teammate Mark Butler if it's gross. I made him something like this the other night. I usually freeze it. I just don't have time because I'm trying to get to bed. But pretty sure I made Mark Butler cry when I made him this little concoction the other night. This had oats though. And I had to add a little water just because the egg beaters didn't have an awesome consistency. Using a separate spoon, the nutrition major in me is just like, I don't know, I have such a phobia using the same spoon. Like, they teach you, you know, how peanut butter is such a medium for, like, you know, bacteria and shit like that. So that's 1 tablespoon exactly. Dirtying dishes like it's cool. And I actually have some carbs to hit. I have like 15, give or take. And when you have carbs to hit and no protein or fats to hit, can't go wrong with plain sugar right before bed. I'm going to throw in some of this off-brand Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And just for the record, this is 12:20 in the morning. So a little after midnight, and I'm eating an ice cream bar. Yums! And this is how I track all my calories and my macronutrients, meaning my carbs, fats, and protein. I don't know if you guys can even see this, but it's basically set up to, like, oh man, this is strong. Not. You can just see like your meals. I had 3 today. I usually eat 2. I like eating bigger meals. You can actually go to, you know, your consumption. My intake right now. God, this is. I need a better camera. Fuck my life. I need something. So my intake right now is 70 fat, 235 carb, 170 protein, which puts my overall caloric intake at 2,250 a day.